Can you bring the 3DS layout back out? I'm glad you asked. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is how we're gonna kick off the stream. Battery full powered, and let's talk about it. Some retailers reportedly spill the tea on GTA 6 gameplay reveal or details. With Grand Theft Auto 6 a few months away from blowing up the entire industry on November 19th, some retailers appear to be getting antsy as a new leak floating around online is providing new details from the crime sim. Posted to the Notorious Gaming Leaks and Rumors subreddit on June 25th, gameplay details on GTA 6 appear to come from a Brazilian version of Amazon. Some of this info doesn't seem particularly new, like the dual protagonist system or the high graphical fidelity, but other parts sound kind of enticing. If it's true, that is. For example, the supposed leak mentions that this rendition of Vice City is the most massive, dense, and insane map developer Rockstar Games has ever created. There will be dangerous swamps, crowded beaches, and realistic suburbs designed to deliver brutal immersion and total freedom. I tend to believe this is true. I mean, anytime a new open world game comes out from one of these companies, it's always the biggest, most powerful map they've ever had. Dense too. If it truly is dense, that means potentially it could blow up some PS5s, some base PS5s. If not the base PS5, at least the Xbox Series S. The two protagonists, Lucia and Jason, who people speculate are either lovers or siblings, possess unique abilities that directly influence the criminal ecosystem and the tactical intelligence of their missions. That doesn't sound too dissimilar from the roles of the triple characters of GTA 5, Franklin, Mike, and Trevor had, but with a bit more impact on the game's narrative development and gameplay interactivity. That may be the most fascinating, though. What may be the most fascinating, though, is the role social networks play in GTA 6. If this leak is true, your in-game phone will allow you to follow Vice City influencers, discover secret side missions and world events, and watch viral videos. So think TikTok, but in GTA. Maybe RobTok? Tick Crime? Will workshop those names. Okay. So not only will you be getting brain rot from your phone on IG Reels and TikTok in real life, YouTube Shorts if you're weird, but you'll be getting brain rot inside of the game. All right. This all comes together in a vibrant, living world controlled by artificial intelligence. Vice City, according to Leak, will pulsate in a hyper-realistic way, with NPCs going about their lives based on advanced AI, creating a more immersive experience that allows you to participate in random events and walk into interactive establishments. It's giving Watch Dogs 2, but what sounds like a greater sense of immersion. Take it all with a grain of salt, though. Every open world game says this, and every open world game does the same thing. For those unaware, I know a lot of y'all want to put your hopes and dreams into GTA 6, but the way video game development works is what's done on the screen is solely based off the computing power of the platform. It is physically impossible to create NPCs that have unlimited things to do in the world as if they were real characters, because that would require unlimited power. So each NPC might have one or two things they're doing, but you will see everything at some point. Like, get the fuck out of here with this shit, bro. And I'm not saying this because it's GTA. This is every open world game. It's just not possible. This is all corporate talk to get you dumbasses excited. Oh man, it's gonna offer greater sense of immersion because the NPCs gonna have their own life. And watch niggas hype this shit up. Because remember, Ubisoft was the first I heard to say do this shit. You remember, what was it Assassin's Creed Origins? Where they was like, oh, in Assassin's Creed Origins, everybody's gonna have their own lives, they're gonna have their own jobs and shit. Niggas was just walking around. Like, get the fuck out of here with this shit, bro. Did they say the same shit for Cyberpunk? They say the same thing for every open world game. It's just not actually possible, bro. This leak comes right on the heels of Rockstar Games peeling back the curtain on how much GTA 6 will cost. $80, though the more expensive $100 Ultimate Edition is available, and the fact you only get a download code in the box instead of the disc caused a lot of drama. Fable said the same shit too. There's only so much you can do. And they're just yapping about it. I feel like the only new piece of tidbit of news here is the social media thing, but everything else here is to be expected. I tend to believe this stuff is new. I mean, real. Big open world, immersive, more dense, more NPCs with things they're doing. I believe it. Red Dead Redemption 2 NPCs were waking up and going to work though. What'd that do for you? What'd that do for you? Let me know. The Series S is gonna need an IV for thermal paste to play this shit. So yep, for those looking forward to GTA 6, still haven't seen any gameplay, but there are some leaked gameplay details from a Brazilian website. Take it with a grain of salt, none of it's been confirmed, but I thought I'd share with you because it came across my timeline. Other GTA news. Retailers are issuing console shortage warnings ahead of GTA 6, and now I'm worried scalpers are going to have a field day this Christmas. A major retailer has warned that there will be console shortages ahead of the launch of GTA 6 in November, sparking concern that scalpers will cash in on demand for PS5 and Xbox Series S for Christmas. GTA 6 is due out on PS5, Xbox Series, which means that if you must have a current generation console from either Sony or Microsoft to play the game. Given Rockstar's hotly anticipated open world adventure is expected to be one of the biggest entertainment launches of all time, consumer interest in buying a new console is expected to skyrocket. That would normally be fantastic news for Sony and Microsoft, but according to the game business, retailers are worried they may not be able to capitalize on the demand. According to the site, a major games retailer warned there won't be enough consoles to meet demand over the crucial holiday period. If I had to guess, they're probably talking about GameStop, but it's just because GameStop is poor. GTA NPCs have a higher IQ than the day one players, apparently. Which, by the way, this isn't surprising news. If anything, this is going to be funny to watch. Because for the longest, people said, oh, there's no reason to buy a PS5. There's no reason to buy an Xbox Series. I'm not upgrading my PC. Well, GTA 6 is about to come up, and the price of the PS5 and the Xbox is through the roof, as well as the Steam machine. Now, all of a sudden, everybody's got money. It's almost like niggas was lying. I find it very interesting. People wouldn't buy a $500 console to play all these different interesting games, but all of a sudden, you got $1,000. You got $950 to play GTA 6. Ain't that funny how that shit worked? Ain't that funny? I don't care. I'm going in debt for GTA. I'm going in debt. We've been informed that because of the ongoing issue around hardware component availability, we won't be getting the units we want ahead of GTA 6, the anonymous source said. Adding demand will likely outstrip supply during the year-end period. Both Sony and Microsoft have raised the price of their consoles this year, although the latest price hike from Microsoft doesn't kick in until August 1st. Some are worried Sony may announce yet another PS5 price rise before the year is out, blah, 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 blah. That soundboard be killing me. Somebody got to do it. I got a question for y'all. Let me ask y'all this. If the demand for GTA 6 is really going to be as high as we think it is, and they're saying most people are going to want to play it on PlayStation, do you think this is a chance for Microsoft to sell more consoles by default? Because if they run out of PS5s, there's probably going to be some Xbox Series X and S's still on the shelf, because I just read, where was it? Right here. GTA 6 pre-orders on the PS5 are outselling Xbox 6-1. For every 6 PS5 copies, there's 1 Xbox copy. That's fucking crazy. Or do you think, like, let me ask you, do you think the person who's been waiting for next or current gen to play GTA 6, if they walk into a GameStop and there's no PS5s, do you think they'll stop playing GTA 6? Do you think they'll skip it? Or will they buy an Xbox? Like, there's no PS5s, but they have an Xbox. Do you think they'll buy an Xbox, or they'll just wait for the restock on the PS5? And let's say you got to wait 6 months. I started working at GameStop recently, and nobody buys Xbox or the games. We sell more 360 games than current gen. Oh, shit. Some of y'all, it's like 50-50. Some people are saying they'll buy the Xbox. Some people believe they won't. I believe some people will buy the Xbox, but I actually believe most people won't. I feel like Xbox has done so much damage to their brand. That's like, people just don't even want to be affiliated with that shit. Unless, is GTA 6 gonna have crossplay? Does anybody know? Oh, crossplay. Because if it has crossplay, that's not a big deal. Just get it on Xbox. We think it's likely. Nah, they don't know. The 3DS camera is dope. Appreciate it. Full battery. There's no confirmation on it, bro. Rockstar is not officially. If it had cross-platform, it being on Xbox wouldn't be a big deal, but it's not confirmed, so you're taking a risk on that. See, I'm a loyal type of person. I'm gonna never switch on PlayStation. I'm gonna never switch up on PlayStation. What? I don't care how much PlayStation fucks me. I ain't never switching up. I like that shit, bro. What else I got for you? Speaking of PlayStation, PlayStation wants to revitalize the market. That's right. PlayStation wants to save the gaming industry through more live service games. Oh, brother. It seems PlayStation is not done with live service games and wants to focus more on first and third party content. Shout out to Mayo with the sub. Live service games and PlayStation have not had the best relationship historically. A major example is Concord, a $200 million stinker. And now Destiny 2 has also joined the list of live service games that did not turn out well for PlayStation. That's Sony's fault. You guys bought it halfway into Destiny 2's lifespan. Despite these setbacks, Sony remains hopeful and plans to continue developing more live service games. Sony said, I know that we failed back to back, but let's do it again. Let's blow some more money. Come on. More layoffs. PlayStation believes live service attracts users on a global level. In a recent interview with Famitsu, Hideki Nishino, the president of Sony, shared insights about PlayStation's strategy for live service titles. Nishino has emphasized that Sony believes live service games have the potential to reach players on a global scale. The company aims to revitalize the market through both first-party and third-party content. To me, it just feels like they're out of touch. What would revitalize the market is more Expedition 33s, like on a regular basis. Just more creative, fun, thought-provoking, artistic video games. Like, people saw Impulse and they said, ladies and gentlemen, let's see, Impulse, Steam DB. Niggas saw that art style and they said, I don't know. Look at this shit, bruh. This shit came out this week. 2,000 players. I repeat, 2,000 players. It's only gonna go down from here. TBHDB, you know it, bruh. What the? Unless they just get like some crazy update. In terms of live service content, PlayStation is not only focusing on marketing upcoming titles, but is also considering how to enhance existing games in both the medium and long term. You know what else is interesting? If Sony wanted more live service games, why didn't they put out that Last of Us Factions game? That was the one live service game I think a lot of us wanted. They canceled that game, but then said, let's do Concord. Make that make sense.
Man, I'm gonna play this off stream, man.
What is this?
We're gonna finish this mission up off stream.
Nishino emphasizes that this is crucial to continuously provide new content for live service games, as this genre is still relatively new and many developers are experimenting with different approaches. PlayStation aims to continue to take on challenges within that context. What happened to that Spider-Man game, that live service Spider-Man game? Sony CEO also reaffirmed that the single-player games will remain first-party, while the live service multiplayer games, the platform will be considering PS5 and PC as the basic platforms for the release. How do we feel about this? Do we want more live service games? No, I agree with that. If they're gonna keep doing that, can we get a new SOCOM? Can we get a new SOCOM? That's what I would want. Shout out to Dion with the super chat, just coming back from Supergirl. It wasted my time. How's the stream been? What up, bro? Welcome to the stream. It's been good. We just started. No, say it ain't so, bruh. Say it ain't so. SOCOM was a classic. SOCOM was a classic. So if you guys are tired of Concord as games, don't be surprised if more come to PlayStation, because they made it very clear that's their current ongoing strategy, which also means there'll probably be less single player narrative driven original IPs with new ideas. Because the thing about live service games is the genre in itself lends itself to being uncreative, because the reality is what makes a live service game is constant repetition. So you have to create a gameplay loop that keeps people coming back, which kind of stifles creativity. That's why I don't really fuck with this shit, as well as the microtransactions and the layoffs and all that other bullshit. Live service for what? What live service game is going to replace the other 10 that's been played for the last 6 years? Exactly. That's what pisses me off about these publishers, that they don't understand. On the flip side, even if you're one of those people who genuinely loves live service games, the reality is that Apex Legends still has like 200,000 people playing. Let me see. Look at this shit. They still averaging 200,000 in the last 24 hours. It's just an off hour right now, but this game is still alive and kicking. Look at Marvel Rivals. What this average? Probably 100,000? Bro, get on the fucking game. Hello, there we go. Look, they still averaging 100,000 on fucking Marvel Rivals. These are just these two games. These games are still very popular. The people who are playing Marvel Rivals are furry weirdos who are not gonna get off this game, guys. There is a nigga right now streaming Marvel Rivals with a Cyclops headset and a tight ass blue shirt so you can see his titties and his belly. Nigga doing real laser beams on stream and shit. Ain't getting no fucking kills. Nigga really crying over his fucking Jean Grey on stream and shit, bro. Just getting too into character. That shit is happening somewhere in the universe. So like, that's the other problem. It doesn't matter how good these live service games is. The reality is we don't have, as consumers, don't have unlimited time and unlimited money. We cannot play all these games. Look at a game like Marvel Rivals. You have to really grind this game if you want to be good at it. It's just not possible to play all these live service games at once. And once again, this is why I think they're the devil. It causes layoffs. It wastes money. Fucking microtransactions. I still don't understand why they didn't think to revive old IPs for live service. SOCOM, Killzone. SOCOM would have been perfect. Bring back what was that shooter with 100 people on the server? Mag. Bring back Mag. Give that one another try. Screaming to the chat. Yeah, to me, my X-Men. Bro, are you okay? To me, my niggas. What else I got for you? For all the League sweats out there, League of Legends Classic was announced by Riot. Riot Games is working on a new old version of this 16-year-old MOBA League of Legends called League of Legends Classic. The news comes after a rash of leaks in which data miners revealed the existence of League of Legends Classic and which champions will be champions will be playable in the game. League Classic's reveal video doesn't say much about the game itself. Instead, it shows Riot trying to figure out what exactly a classic version would be. Would it be a particular season trapped in an amber, a specific build of the game, or a set of champions with a kit from many years ago, a beta build? Based on the live action trailer, based on the man, this is we got, by the way, another live service game. They said League of Legends ain't enough. How about League of Legends Classic? Asset
hey, what's
flip?
up, Paul?
Definitely an
I
asset.
think I figured it out, Andre.
Figured what out?
A way to go back.
Back where?
It's not where. It's
On a
when.
scale of 1 to 10, with
It's
10
all
being
right
the most
here.
excited, how are you excited? How excited are you for
When?
League of Legends
When is
champions?
it, you know? Let me ask you this, Andre. What is League to you? Is it season 1? Is it season 4? Could it have been season
Low-key
2
like a
when we
6,
started
0.
having with jungle pathing? Could it be when we had Heart of Gold? It was a shell. Why was it named Heart of Gold? It could be anything that we want.
I mean, I get it, Paul, but I really do think.
2 Shens in the game? Is it OG beta when there was 40 champions? Look at Lux, look at the way she used to look. It could be any of these things, Andre.
I mean, what?
You better run on a toaster. I know that much. That's the quintessential thing about League of Legends. A lot of people don't know. A lot of broke people love League of Legends.
Kind of like to play old graves again.
Pretty good. What if we went back to that time? It could be any of those times. Be a lot of fun.
What would you call this thing if we did it though?
Clash Fates.
No, we're done with that.
All right, okay. Old League.
Who's that even for?
Your favorite league. Okay, that was a little weird. Okay, I think I got it. League Classic.
Wow. Coming, guys. Based on what League of Legends executive producer Paul says in the video above, it sounds like Riot's plans to deliver a classic league experience might just be fluid, letting players decide which version of the game they consider a classic. If so, Riot Games will be taking a different approach from the companies like Blizzard, which has released World of Warcraft Classic to give players a taste of the game's early days. Blizzard also brought classic modes to Overwatch, offering versions of the game that lets players re-experience the game in various states of balance with a smaller subset of heroes. Oh, League of Legends Classic models. Look at this shit. Ooh. We're going back to 2011. Let's go. I'm good, bro. This just reeks of just lazy. Instead of making a new game, they said let's just rehash the old shit. Oh my god. What else I got for you? You see Payday 2 is getting an engine update apparently. I ain't playing that shit. Nintendo has raised its employees' base salary by 10%. Very rare corporate W. Nintendo's president has stated to shareholders that the Kyoto-based company has now raised its base salary for employees by 10% in a move to retain talent. Wow, pay the employees to keep them. What a shocking thing. Here's what the president told investors via the machine translation. We maintain salaries at an appropriate level. Wow, competitive. We believe it's important to ensure that compensation remains at an appropriate standard. For example, we have increased pay, including rising base salaries by 10%. Shout out to Nintendo for actually paying people what they owe them for the games that we love. That being said, don't forget, they're the ones that we have. They're the reason why we have $80 games, and that's why GTA 6 is charging 100. Don't forget. There's always nuance to the conversation. Don't fucking forget. It's Nintendo's fault. $80 Mario Kart. Fuck them too. I'm glad they paying the devs, but it's still fuck them. They're out of control. We on your ass. Anyways. Sekiro's anime got a new trailer. Let's check it out. Yeah, it's a bittersweet W. What's up, buddy? They're doing capitalism wrong. They're supposed to lay them off. Only Rockstar and Nintendo can get away with that. I really wish I would stop saying that. That's not the intelligent talking point that you think it is. If that's the case, how come when $70 games first came out, you remember when $70 games first came out, everybody wasn't doing it. And then 2K did it. And you niggas all bought it, including me. But $100 is just pushing it. I can't fucking do it. I don't want to hear that. That's not a talking point. Niggas is ready to die for that $100 version. Remember when games was $60? You remember when games were $50? Some of y'all ain't old enough to remember. I remember when games was $50. Damn, we can't get no captions? Yeah, $49.99 used to be the standard. The Ocarina of Time remake for sure gonna be 82. Oh, of course it is. All them games, unfortunately. This shit look gas? It don't look bad. You get a kiss. You get 2 kisses. You get 3 kisses. You done? Thank you. Oh, this was an interesting video.
My husband worked.
All right, so I've been talking about microtransactions on this stream. Did a whole video about it, this dark psychology of microtransactions, about how gaming companies are using the same tactics casinos use to trick you into spending more money on video games. And half the comment section was people saying it's not that deep. Mind you, I'm sourcing research papers. It's not something that I pulled out of my fucking ass. Actual research papers from fucking college of studies that have been done about this shit, of how they're psychologically manipulating you so you can get dopamine releases off of fucking loot crates and microtransactions and card packs and shit like that. Well, people said I was making that shit up. I got another video from this lady that came across my For You page. I'm gonna just listen to what she says. Yeah, peer reviewed. Just listen to what this lady says.
My husband worked for a very large mobile gaming company, and these are the craziest things he ever told me. For context, this company had a bunch of games, but the games he worked on specifically were slot machines. Not real slot machines, fake ones on your phone where you cannot win any money. You can spend money, you only get a few coins per day for free. After that, you have to buy them. The top monthly spender on the app spent on average $125,000 per month. There were about 25 players that they considered high rollers up in this category, and from those 25, they made about $2 million per month on average. These players were treated like total VIPs. They had a dedicated phone line they could call 24 hours for customer service.
You guys realize that's manipulation, right? A dedicated phone line for the VIPs.
They would be invited to all expenses paid trips and events. If their device was like out of date for the app and they couldn't play anymore, the company would just send them a new iPad. Now talk about data tracking.
These are your neighbors, by the way. You don't know that they're spending this kind of money, but they are. These are your brothers. Statistically speaking, between the YouTube and the Twitch chat, there's 1,100 people watching right now. Somebody is in an Xbox Live party chat, a Discord, a PlayStation chat right now with 5 homeboys, and one of them homeboys is a fucking microtransaction fiend. He has a problem. Probably got his house on a lien, his mortgage on a fucking lien, just so he can get some VC and 2K.
They tracked the days of the month that you got your direct deposit, your paycheck, and they would send push notifications and targeted ads on those days to get you to buy coins. They would estimate the value of your home, and the way they did that was by looking at your Wi-Fi signal, and depending on how strong the signal was, they would know how far you walked from where the router is in your
Are
house.
you listening to what she just said? These people can tell how rich you are, how much your house costs based off your Wi-Fi signal.
And they could estimate the square footage of your house from that, compare that to your general location data, and guess how much your house is worth. And then they would sell you coin packs based on how much money they thought you had. And
Are y'all following me? If you're not listening to what she just said, she said these companies can track your IP address and based off the geolocation. So if they can tell you live in a nice neighborhood, they're going to charge you more. I said this shit in my fucking video and people thought I made this shit up. They will send you notifications. If you spend more, they'll be like, hey, you haven't spent 20 in a while. Here's 5 free bucks. Come on, buy a 20 pack. Dynamic pricing.
will come as a surprise to no one. The wins and losses are not random. Right after you buy coins, you would win more. You would get bonuses, jackpots, you'd be winning, and then they would slowly taper it down, and then they would plummet it.
Please drop the
all
link
your
for
coins
this.
back.
I got
So
you.
you'd have to buy more. And
So the question is, why are they doing this? This is why I always say this is the consumer's fault as well. They're doing this because we allow it. Stop buying this shit. There's nothing wrong with buying a skin here and there. I'm not shaming anybody for that. I've done it myself. But do you need every skin? Everyone? Do you need every fucking $100 new custom bullshit? God damn, bruh. Just show some self-control. That's all. This is so scummy, but as a developer, props to them. Yeah, on one hand, it is really evil. On the other hand, you kind of have to admire the level of evil and fuckery they're going to get your money. Oh, they gonna get that dollar, boy. They gonna get that goddamn dollar. What the fuck was this? Be Sony cash. I don't know what the fuck is this. Let me go into Subbox real quick. Any trailers I should be aware of before I get on the game? You can't really blame them if people are falling for it. Shit is just gross, man. Hellmaiden official release date. Oh shit, let's check out the Maidens Colossal Eternal Blight. Avatar Legends fighting game official console pre-order bonus. Bullshit. Excuse me. Galactic Vault Backroom Cleaners early access trailer. Galactic Vault. High on Life 2 hard pass. Invincible superhero role playing. What? Did you see Sony's removing movies from people's PS5s or PlayStations? Yeah, I've seen that. That's news from like last year. You just wake up from a coma or something? You okay? Yeah, that's old news. Can't wait to see LaMelo and Ant next year. that nigga just woke up. There's a new article. Are they doing something different then? They doing it again? Okay, I apologize. I didn't know. So what's new about it? PlayStation removing movies. My bad. I take that out. Let's see. This is different. PlayStation is deleting 551 movies from the customer's account, reminding us nothing digital is ever truly yours. This is why I allegedly steal shit. PlayStation is deleting 551 movies from customers' accounts, reminding us that nothing digital is ever truly yours. This is why I don't give a fuck about these fucking companies, bro. Let me tell y'all something, man. They don't make it anymore. It used to be the Chromecast. Google TV. Google TV is one of the... Matt, let me put y'all on game, matter of fact. Go on Amazon or go to Best Buy, wherever. I got it on and off Amazon. The new one, get the Google TV. When you get a Google TV, this is what you can do, okay? You click the 3 buttons on your web browser. Hold on, let me move my shit real quick. Hold on. I want to put y'all on game. What the fuck? Let's see, left. You click the 3 buttons on your web browser, right? Google Chrome or anything else you use. You go down here to save and share. You click this cast button when you got a Google TV. Now, when you click this, your TV gonna appear up. This is my living room TV, the big Hokage. This is my bedroom TV, the little Hokage. You connect to your TV, and anything playing out your web browser allegedly will show up on the TV. It's the best $100 you can spend. It's called a Google TV. You're welcome. You said the device names? What websites? I don't know. Find that on your own time. He said, let me get the floor plans. Fuck out of here, bro. That sounds dope. Look it up. Look at it. Google TV. Ever since the Chromecast came out, I've been a fucking fan, bro. Just use AirPlay allegedly. AirPlay is trash, though. Like, it plays it more natively with better quality. But anyways, back to what you was talking about. Yeah, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Anyways, PlayStation's deleting 500 movies. Use Chromecast. It's called Google TV now. They changed the name from Chromecast to Google TV, but I've been around since the Chromecast days. Sony's contacted PlayStation Store users who bought movies from the platform that were distributed by the Studio Canal, like Terminator 2, Total Recall, and Confessions of a Dangerous Mind, to say that you will no longer be able to access your previously purchased content from Studio Canal, and it will be removed from your video library. There's no mention of any refunds or make goods for the affected users. Sony simply says the films are going away due to our content licensing agreements, once again reaffirming the fact that you are never truly buying anything that's digital. So they lost the license and you can no longer own it. I don't know why y'all buying movies on y'all consoles, man. Thanks for putting me on, allegedly. I got you. Hold on, let me see. Google TV. You can get it off Amazon. That's where I bought mine. Super easy to set up. Man, fucking load. There we go. This device right here, you can get it off Amazon. Google TV. Oh, let's see. Google TV. Amazon. They on sale right now too. There you go. Right. Oh, it is on sale for $70. There you go, chat. The Google TV 4, it's nice. It's nice. It's like TBH never put me on. It's actually on sale for Prime. This is a good time to get in. You just need a decent Wi-Fi connection. You'll get all the TV shows and movies. Anyways, he says stop putting me on. What else I got for you? Hell Maiden. What the hell is this? Let's see.
Here is a god stronger than I. Who
You never put nobody on? I never
rule
put
me,
nobody on.
to consume me.
I already have 2. I have 2. What the fuck? I'm out of here. I'm not looking at that. Yeah, I got 2 as well. I love it. Who's Iran playing? Can you check out the Relic First Guardian? Oh, this is from 15 hours ago. Okay, 12 minutes. What's this? I never heard of this. What was that other game? I don't even care. By the way, you can do that from your phone as well. The beam the shit, you can do it from your phone, not just your web browser.
Hello, this is Project Cloud Games.
All right, who recommended this? I'm gonna fucking ban you. Who recommended this shit? This AI bullshit. 30 seconds into the goddamn trailer. Speak up. Or drop a super chat or 5 subs in the chat to apologize.
Today, through actual gameplay, I'd like to show you the exploration and the traces left behind in this world.
I'm not looking at this shit, bro. Backroom cleaners. Just looking a little Full Sail, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, we got 666 viewers on YouTube. Somebody like the video so we get some new viewers, man. It's looking too devilish in here. Okay, flatty back. Got a co-op shooter. Yep, Full Sail University, freshman project. No, thank you. Galactic Vault.
Failure. Organic threats detected.
That friend slot, that friend. Yo, the devs definitely hopped in Fruity Loops. It was key. I'm not gonna actually ban him. I was just joking, guys. Y'all niggas is too bloodthirsty. I'm not gonna ban a nigga over a bad trailer. I'm fucking joking. It cracks me up that some of y'all can't tell that shit, bro. I'm not gonna ban him. Seriously. Oh man. But you could tell they made the beat in this shit in Fruity Loops. I'm good off this. Fucking rats. Yeah, y'all should drop. Hey, y'all drop 5 subs in the chat for fucking snitching. Get y'all niggas. Miss Finster. Invincible superhero role playing. Oh shit. Miss Finster. It's a rough day for trailers, y'all. We want to see blood. It's like the Coliseum in the chat. I'm good off this. Shout out to Czar with the super chat. Would love to see you collab with Pymat. Who's Pymat? Is that gonna get me in trouble for looking him up? I'll just call him up on my YouTube phone. Anybody know who Pymat is? Pymat 7. Let's see. He's a TikToker. Instagram's homeless influencer cult. What? What? I don't know why that title. I'm getting on the game, bro.